Okay, folks, the Daily Cynic is back, and I've got an update on the Christian Horner situation at Red Bull. I'll also talk about what I think will happen to Horner. But before we get to that, help support this channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. All done? Thanks. Now let's begin. So yesterday, Christian Horner had a meeting with the so-called independent lawyers that Red Bull hired to investigate claims of inappropriate behavior by the longtime team principal. We now have slightly more details into what's been alleged, and it seems like Christian Horner is being accused of controlling and coercive behavior towards a Red Bull colleague. There's quite a lot we can glean from this. First, it signals that Horner's troubles aren't because of a one-off remark or action that an employee may have taken the wrong way. The controlling and coercive behavior allegation implies that this happened over a long period of time and with someone he works closely with. Could he have even been in a relationship with them? And was this why he was asked to resign? Because the relationship was known about and the allegations are coming from a credible source? I don't want to get into wild speculation. Let's leave that sort of stuff to my worst half, mood killer. But I will answer the question that is on everyone's mind. Will Christian Horner's Red Bull tenure survive this? My personal opinion is that this might be it for Horner. I have no idea if the allegations are true or not. What I do know is that the leadership at the top of Red Bull has changed. It's now governed like your typical multinational corporation, and they'll handle this problem like these types of companies usually do. In situations like this, where there's allegations of inappropriate behavior, unless there are witnesses, it just becomes a case of he said, she said. Investigators will have difficulty finding the truth, unless one party admits to fault. So what does the company do in this case? Do they tell both parties to go back to work because their investigation didn't find anything? Or if they believe one of the two parties has to go, do they get rid of the accuser or the accused? What should the company do? Well, they'll carry out a risk assessment and choose the option that will have least blowback on the company. This would be to get rid of the accused if the allegations cannot be proven to be categorically false. Just think about it. If they keep both parties in their company and then years later more people make allegations of past inappropriate behavior by the accused, imagine the heat the company would get for keeping that person in their employment. Same is true if they got rid of both parties, or just the accuser. So what if they get rid of the accused only? Well, if more allegations pop up years later, then the company did the right thing. But what about if years later it's proven that the accused was innocent? Well, if the person that made the allegations is still with the company, they'll get fired immediately, and the company will put out a statement mentioning how their past actions were taken with the best information they had available to them at the time. And that will be it. Nothing more will come of it. How many times have you heard a sports team take any flack for dismissing one of their players for allegations that were proven to be false later on? It's extremely rare, and I can't think of any instances. However, as explained earlier, the allegations made against Christian Horner imply that this has been a persistent behavior over a period of time with someone that he works closely with. So I'm inclined to believe them. Horner's best bet for survival is that he picked up some dirty tricks from his mentor Bernie Ecclestone and has all kinds of dirt on Red Bull Racing. Or even the parent company, Red Bull. That would make the board think twice before deciding to get rid of him. It's likely we'll know Horner's fate before the 2024 season begins. Thanks for watching. Help support this channel by sharing this video and hitting the like and subscribe buttons below. Till next time.